Welcome to PC Mac. In today's video, I'm going to create OpenVPN server on a Raspberry Pi 4 with the help of Open Media Vault. Lots of people facing problem with my last video regarding the OpenVPN. So this one is the new video with new settings. So just go through with the whole video. You will find the document in the description. I'll share the link. And if you face any problem, just write it down in the comment section, or you can also write me on the website. So let's do it. So first of all, let's just go ahead and open the Docker version that we are going to use is this IXDOT-AI OpenVPN. We are going to use this container that is right here. Now let's just go ahead and log into our Open Media Vault. My IP is 49. So I'm right here. Let's go to OMV Extra and then open the Portainer. So the Portainer is open now, and let's just click here and go to containers. So we have all the containers running right now, and from here we need to start this commands from here till this command from the bottom. So I have already copied these commands to a notepad file. The first thing that we need to do is to make a changes here. In the example, we need to put our file name. So I already did that. Let's just go and open it, and it's right here. Now what we need to do, we need to connect to our Open Media Vault using the PowerShell. If you have PuTTY, you can use that. Let's just go ahead and use the PowerShell. It's better to use the default programs from your operating system instead of installing the third-party application. So I'm using the PowerShell. So I'm logged in with root. Let's just move the screen towards this side and copy the first command and paste it here and hit enter. Now let's move to the second command. Now we will create a data file, a volume with the name open OVPN data. So let's just go ahead and create this one. So OVPN data PC Mac is created, this one from here. Now let's move to the next command. Now the command is docker run -v OpenVPN data, and it will create a data under etc OpenVPN. And then you can see you can also change the location from here, but we will put it on the default location, so there will be no changes. So it will be right here, and after that the registry file is right here, and then we need a UDP server on vpn.servername.com. So what we'll do in this case, we'll create a address, a dynamic DNS address for our Raspberry Pi using DuckDNS. So let's just go ahead and log into DuckDNS. So DuckDNS is open, and I have my ID right here, pcmac24x7.duckdns.org. So let's just use this one. So you can see duckdns.org, and it's right here. Now let's just copy this whole command and paste it in the PowerShell. So it says unable to find image and locally, so it will start downloading, pulling the image through the internet. It will take a moment, and it's done. After that, we'll need to use this command and hit enter. So this one is easy RSA configuration, and this will go into etc OpenVPN vars initializing PKI complete. You may now create a CA, a certificate, or request your newly created certificate. The certificate will reside here, etc VPN OpenVPN PKIE 1+0 record in and 1 record out. Now it need a password, so we'll use a password here. Now the passcode is create, as you can see, generating RSA private key, and the private key is 2048 bit long. And now you are about to be asked to enter information that will incorporate it into the certificate request, and it will also give you the information. What you are about to enter is what is called the distinguished name, or a DN. There are quite a few fields, but you can leave some blanks. For some field there will be a default value. If you enter dash, I think so, the field will be left blank. So it's asked common name, your user, host or server name. So we'll use PC Mac. You can use your name and hit enter. Once we do that, it will start creating the SSL certificate, and the size is 2048 bit long, so it might take some time because it's a big encryption that is going on right now. So we'll wait. Once it's complete, then we will move forward and use the other commands. That is right here. And I already use PC Mac over there, so the command, the username will be PC Mac for me, and the certificate that I'm going to create is PC Mac 001. So once it's done, then we will move to this process. Open the server process, start the server process, and then generating the client and configure the embedded certificates. So I'll be back once it's done. So the key is generated successfully, and we need to put a passphrase here. So let's do it. We need to do it one more time. So the CRL file is updated, as you can see. Now let's clear the screen and we'll move with the next command. Now we are generating a no pass. You can see from here, generating a client certificate without a passphrase. So now we need to put a passphrase from here. So this is done. One new entry is done. Let's move to the next command and create. Now to retrieve the client configuration with embedded certificates, the certificates we have just created. So it will be in pcmac001.ovpn. So this is the file that we require. Now what we can do here, let's just go ahead and open the website. Now we need to set up the port forwarding, and we need to forward the port 1194, that is the UDP port, on our router. How we can do that? It's really simple. You can use wireless network watcher to find out the IP address of your router. In my case is 192.168.11, and then you need to forward the IP address of your Open Media Vault to 1194. Let's just show you here. So in my case, I need to navigate to application, and then I need to move to advanced NAT, then virtual server. Here I can define the port forwarding. It might be different for your router. This depend upon the ISP which router they give it to you. So once I click on add and then select one service, it basically give me the names of the services. So I can choose, or just click on custom server and type OpenVPN. You can type anything, and then the server IP address. In my case, the server IP address is 192.168.1.49. that is the static IP. I'll leave the link. Uh, I'll leave the link how to set up the static IP on Open Media Vault in the description, so you can go ahead and check that out from there. Now the port that we are going to use is UDP, but we'll select TCP and UDP. The server name we can copy it from here, and the server port that we need to use is 1194. So the start port and the end port will be same. So it's enable. The OpenVPN now is enabled. So let's just move back. The steps are done. From here we need to move to this OpenVPN Open Media Vault 5, and after that we need to move that file that we have created with the name PCMac001. Move that file to our device like mobile phone, tablet, or any other device that we want to use as a client to access the server file. So how we can do that? The procedure is right here. We need to use this command. So right now I'm disconnected. So let me just connect again. So the command is here. We are using Python space -m simple HTTP servers on port 8080. Once we hit enter, the server started on our Raspberry Pi, and we can use our phone to collect the information. As you can see right here, we can use our phone, either computer or anything, to access the server. I'll show you here. So let's move here and use the IP address of our Open Media Vault :8080. That's the HTTPS server that we have just created. Once we hit enter, we can see all the files. So I have downloaded the file on my phone. Now what we need to do, we need to download the application OpenVPN. So let's just go to Play Store and download OpenVPN. It's downloading. You need to be on the same network to download the file. So OpenVPN is open. Let's agree, and we need to navigate to file, allow the permissions, and under the download file I can see PCMac OpenVPN and import the file right here, and select connect after import and add. So always allow. Now it will start trying to connect to the server, but in my case, because of my ISP restrictions, I am not able to do a port forward on my router. So you need to do it on your computer and let me know if you are facing a problem or not. So this is the way you can connect to the server. You can see that it's trying to connect, trying to make a connection. So let me just turn off the recording on the phone. Now try this setup on your computer, on your Raspberry Pi, and share your thoughts in the comment section. If there is any issue, please mention that in the comment section. I'll try to answer your queries. This is the way you can use this OpenVPN server and try to connect to your home devices from other location. So that's it for today. If you like my work, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and press the bell notification for my latest videos. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. Take care. Have a nice day.